Along the polished shores of Palm Beach, where hedges rise like fortress walls and the Atlantic glitters like cut glass, there's a quieter world that only locals whisper about. They call it the Sticks. No map marks them. No tour guide mentions them between Worth Avenue and the mansions along the lake. But old-timers, the fishermen who remember when the island felt wider, the gardeners who've worked the estates for 3 generations, say the Sticks are real. No trees, no driftwood, something else. The first story. The tale goes back to the 1920s when oil money and railroad fortunes were shaping Palm Beach into a gilded paradise. Workers clearing mangroves near the Lake Worth Lagoon reported finding thin wooden stakes buried in perfect circles beneath the sand. Each circle was large enough to surround a mansion's footprint. At first, developers assumed they were survey markers left behind by earlier crews, but when they tried to remove them, the sticks splintered into powder, leaving behind a faint scent of salt and something older, like smoke after rain. A Bahamian laborer named Elias reportedly warned them. Those aren't markers, they're boundaries. No one listened. The mansion built on that plot burned down before its first winter season. The pattern. Over the decades, stories stacked like seashells. A socialite's jewels vanished the same week her landscaper unknowingly uprooted a ring of sticks near her garden. A hurricane veered sharply offshore after workers replaced a disturbed circle near the dunes. Security cameras on an oceanfront estate once captured shadows moving in a perfect ring at midnight, though no trees stood there. Locals began saying the sticks marked old protections, remnants of early coastal rituals meant to calm storms and keep fortune flowing. Palm Beach has always attracted wealth, but wealth, folklore insists, must be balanced. The sticks were that balance. The night the hedge was cut. In the early 2000s, a newly purchased estate underwent a dramatic renovation. Hedges came down, seawalls were reinforced, ancient banyan roots were torn out. During excavation, contractors uncovered another circle of thin wooden rods, preserved impossibly well beneath the layers of sand. The owner ordered them removed. That winter, the ocean rose higher than expected. Waves battered the estate's private beach. Repairs cost millions. Insurance investigators called it erosion. The gardeners called it something else. By spring, new sticks had quietly appeared in the dunes, placed there overnight by unknown hands. No one reported seeing who did it. No one removed them. Here's what they mean. Some say the sticks were placed centuries ago by early settlers, blending Caribbean spiritual traditions with coastal survival rituals. Others claim they're far older, tied to the original inhabitants who understood that barrier islands shift and breathe, and that building permanence atop moving sand requires respect. Today, if you walk the quieter stretches of Palm Beach at dusk, away from the polished storefronts and black SUVs, you might notice slender wooden slivers barely visible in the dunes, perfectly spaced, forming a circle. Most people step around them without noticing. The ones who do notice never disturb them, because in Palm Beach, fortunes can be made overnight, and according to the folklore of the sticks, they can just as easily be reclaimed by the tide. What do you think about that? Stick around for more. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.